Hi YouTube, this is Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm here to do your video for March 2017, and it's for the sign of Aquarius. How you doing, Aquariuses? And I've already prayed over the cards. Lay down your deck. I have got clarifiers here, and I also got a bonus card that I'm going to read after the reading. Okay. Sorry about the mid month for February, but I got really swamped with readings when I did the Valentine's special. I mean, I had like several readings every day, so I'm kind of like, and still do have readings till the end of the month. Okay, really jam packed. Thank you all for called in for your personal private readings. I really enjoyed reading for each and every one of you. I thank you for choosing me to be your private reader, and I enjoyed it. It was great, and it is great because it's still going on. I got several people to read for every day. It was a reading, and I appreciate you choosing me. Um, so we're going to get into the reading. I'm trying to get all these, in between my readings that I have to maybe do 3 or 4 a day until, I get them all done, and then I'll release them all to you. Okay. So thank you guys for coming on the board to Simply Love. Okay, let's just get right into it, okay? Aquarius for March 2017. Let's see what we got here. We got the Five of Swords. Now, for some reason, when I shuffle these cards for everybody else that I've done so far, I didn't read the bottom of it. But for some reason, these two decks, when I put them down, I didn't think nothing of it. Usually, was putting them downward. But these cards were calling out to me, so I'm just gonna, include them for some reason. I felt like I heard some say, include the two. I didn't do it for the rest of the signs because I didn't hear nothing about doing that. But being that these cards were set down, I kept looking over at them. They saying, add them into it too. The two at the bottom of the clarifier deck and the regular reading deck, and I'm going to bring them in, which is the Lover's card in reverse, meaning for some of you Aquariuses out there, male or female. Remember, this is general, so it doesn't apply to everybody. Only some who resonate with it. Um, um, I did pray and hope that it reach, everybody who views the videos. Okay. Um, Remember, it could be male or female on these cards because male and females watch the videos. Okay. So the Lovers is in reverse here. I was checking out where some of you Aquarius is out there, maybe in a relationship or, with someone that may not be on the up and up. There may be some type of third party situation going on, and they kind of like you didn't know nothing about it. I'm hearing you ain't know nothing about it. There's been lies being told with this Ace of Swords, or not really lies, but finding out truth, like, getting to the bottom of the truth, or some type of your instincts or something came up about some type of truth that you faced yourself, something that you clarified yourself with the truth about this matter, with a situation, with a relationship, or some type of marriage for some of you, or like I said, because the Five of Swords come up, which meaning that this is your energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or just could have been a Gemini or Libra in your life that you have been dealing with or in a relationship with. And this, like I said, is your energy. It's the air sign, but it could be, it could go both ways. Somebody done this to you, or you doing this to somebody. This is the somebody like the get over card. Like, I'm here, I'm just going to get over. You know what I mean? I'm going to just try to, get what I can get, and I'm gonna, do it aggressively, and I don't care. But it looks like, in the background here, whoever's trying to do this or done this, um, they didn't win or didn't get over the way they thought they was going to. This was like, this is in somebody's thoughts, because swords are all about, the thought process, what's in their mind. And in their mind is like they're gonna try to take over and get everything that they can get, and thinking they gonna, hurt somebody. But, it looks like to me, you or this person just gave up on trying to get over, or you didn't let them get over. You just like, hey, get the hell out of here with that shit. That's what I'm hearing. There go the potty mouth spirit guy coming in, Aquarius, on your reading. They're like, you know what? You just kind of like walked away and let them think that they was so victorious. I'm feeling like there's some kind of um, With this card, I'm hearing somebody was ego tripping or showing off, showing out. Um, Something else I heard, but it went by so doggone fast. Showing out, ego tripping. Oh, and some narcissism about themselves. They think they all that in a bag of chips. Okay, whoever this person is, it could be some of you guys, male or female, that's doing this to someone else, or someone else is doing this to you. Okay, and to clarify, that is the Six of Wands. This could be, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, or could have been in their natal chart. It don't have to necessarily be a fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Some of you may be dealing with like sun, moon, or rising signs I'm reading for. So it could have been some. It could don't have to necessarily be this sign. And they think again, with the Six of Wands and the Five of Swords here, it's like, yeah, they come in to try to think they was going to just like take over, you know, kind of like taking advantage or something, or thinking they was going to win something over on you, or put something over on you. For some of you, they may have been coming in trying, you know, trying to win your, you know, talking stuff like they this and they that and all this kind of stuff, and come to find out all they are is a big old get over, you know. And they could have been somebody younger, but you look like, to me, you just retreated and said, you know, go ahead, think whatever, see ya, don't want to be ya, something like that I'm hearing. With the Hermit in reverse, either you or this other person, some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? Didn't take time out to think about some things, okay? Or just, you know, didn't go inside, or, you know, just didn't think about something. There's something that you missed here for a minute here. Some of you Aquariuses, or this other person wasn't thinking about something either. Their thoughts may be scattered. They just might be just out there, you know, just not really thinking in their right state of mind, I'm hearing, for somebody, either you Aquarius, or this person that may have been around you wasn't thinking, or wasn't grounded, didn't ground themselves or something like that, or didn't heal themselves from something, a situation. And it's the King of Cups. So y'all could have been, some of y'all dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But they're upside. No, they're not upside. They're the right side up. They're coming up here, like I said. They ain't thinking about what they're saying and doing. Okay, it's all a front. Some type of front going on here, and they pretended to be probably telling you, oh, they got this, they got that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. You know, that's what I'm picking up here, without thinking about it, or just not even caring if they saying, or they just talking, just saying words, okay? That's what I'm picking up from that card. Acting like they're more than what they are, presenting themselves more than what they are, but not really what they are, because they ain't grounded, with the Hermit being upside down, or not even thinking about anything. So moving forward, Aquarius, it looked like we got the Nine of Pentacles here, where, you know, could be regarding finances. This could be you, the state that you're in right now, where you're, you know, very fruitful, you're very comfortable, you're very independent, and you're very in control of your life. This is an independent person, male or female here, and some of you could be dealt with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, okay? This could be male or female in this situation, but whoever this is you. This could be you, and you're carrying the energy, or you can even have this in your natal chart. And you're comfortable. You're living comfortable. You're doing good for yourself. You're independent, and you have yourself under control. And with your clarifier here comes the Knight of Cups, okay? First it was the King, now it's the Knight. So they're looking at this situation that you're in right now, okay? You got it going on. Point blank, simple as that, okay? And this Knight coming in here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I believe it's the same person, but they was putting on the air here, okay? air, like they had it going on, talking all this stuff. They got it going on. They making money. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. All without even being grounded. They're not grounded at all. They're not even stable at all. Okay, and they're rushing in. They're rushing into your situation here, trying to push you or rush you into something. Okay, because why? They want to get something. They want to. They want to take over or get over. Okay, get over. They want to win at something. They think they all at this is a this. They like to show out. You know, they're a big show out, and they'll use or get over on anybody to do what they want to do, and they're good at doing it too. Okay, they're good at it, Aquarius. For some of y'all who resonate with what I'm saying, they good at trying to get over on people and do what they, you know, and brag about it and boast about it. Okay, but they're definitely not grounded at all. There's something going on with inside themselves. And like I said, with the Knight of Cups, they're in and out. They're indecisive. They don't know what the fuck they want. They see this. They see this clearly. Okay, they do see that, how you are, how stable you are, how much in control you are, and you're very in control. You're independent and you can take care of yourself. They know this. Okay, they see this. Okay, so they're rushing in on it for their benefit. Sorry, Aquarius, but I have to call it the way it is. Or either it could be vice versa. Some of you Aquariuses may be doing this to another person. But for a lot, I feel this is happening to you. Okay? So they come in with all this talk about, offers, of commitment or... because this is a cup card, okay? It's 9 of Cups, talking about some type of commitment, or this could be, this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again, coming in with, offers, some type of offer of love or commitment, or you may want some type of commitment with this person, or some type of, taking it to another level or something like that with this person. Because why? You got the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe they were talking about love and money and all this stuff too. This could be male or female here, okay? But it's again, somebody who is in control. You got the 9 of Pentacles 2 times, okay? So this is you, Aquarius, in control of your what you have. As far as what you have plenty. This is an independent woman. You're very independent, very much in control, and this person knows it. Okay, they know it, they see it. It's obvious. Okay, very obvious, and this is what they're looking at. Basically, this is just what they're talking. Okay, is this talking going along with? Are they helping you? With what you got. Some of you, it could be a person you're living with or dating or something of that nature. And some of you may want a deeper commitment with this person, or vice versa. Or they're just talking about a commitment, but maybe not given one by the other cards that I'm seeing. And you, Aquarius, or this person could be having a third party, secretive or something like that, and not, or they are out of control when it comes to drinking or something. They may have an addiction, and things are all going, upside down for them. They may have quite a few issues going on with their self. Again, it's the energy of a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in here with this type of energy, and they're telling you, with this clarifier, to temper yourself with this. Somebody's out of control with something or someone. They may be indecisive about, could be another person involved. They may be indecisive and not making the decision about either or, maybe they just focused on, the part, kind of like partying or dumping. They may have dumped somebody, and Maybe they need to temper themselves. Maybe they need to get something under control here. Maybe they need some type of healing, okay, with the temperance being here. And this is the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. They may be just doing too much, you know, and they may be a little out of control with drinking or partying or something like that, and they need to temper themselves. And I believe you know that they need to get themselves under control, especially emotionally. They may be going through some emotional turmoil with somebody that they may have let go or thinking about letting go, okay? It could be, like I said, two people, and that there could be choices here for them, okay? But they gotta temper themselves first. They gotta ground themselves. And they may be trying to do that for some of them. Some of you, their partner may be trying to do that, or they're saying, you, Aquarius, some male or female, you may need to temper yourself. You may need to get your emotions under control because this person's emotions is not. And there could be somebody else that they're thinking about or waiting for, okay? So, we got the Tower in reverse, okay? Upside, right side up, it means, you know, some upheaval, some, you know, some conflict, a breakup, you know, two people splitting up. But this being in reverse is like either you or this other person is not doing anything regarding this situation here, because you either may not know about it yet or you're just thinking about there might be something up. You're not really for sure, so you're not doing anything right yet. And for some of you, I'm picking up, you may avoid the Tower, okay, which is destruction, you know, upheaval, things, you know, falling down, the universe taking over and just pulling this thing out. You might have just made the decision to do this yourself. You might have made the decision to say, you know, I'm up out of here, okay? I'm up out of here because I feel like this person may want me just for, you know, financial reasons, or, you know, or their situation, maybe they broke up with someone, right? And maybe they fell out with someone, all right, or maybe they fell out with someone regarding because of some type of financial situation. It could have been like where somebody was dependent on somebody else for finances. It could have been just all about finances, and but somebody may be struggling not to not release this person out of their life. Okay, I'm hearing that too. Whoever this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is, there could be somebody holding on to them because they need them for financial reasons. Okay, somebody's not getting it. Somebody don't. Somebody wants. Somebody's trying to avoid something. A breakup. Somebody's trying to avoid it or stop it. Okay, because they need them financially in their life. Okay, they need them. So I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles, which is upside down, and the Ace of Wands upside down. Somebody in this relationship, you or this other person, is not feeling it romantically. No romance without finance. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. No romance without finance. Okay, so neither one of them are, you know, somebody is not giving up either one. Okay, so no romance, so there's no finance without finances, and they're both upside down, so nobody's giving up either or of these two. So there's no romance and there's no finance. Okay, somebody's being it could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, holding out on their money, or wasting. They're wasting their money. They're being immature about their money, you know, and they're just wasting it. That's what I'm hearing. They're wasting their money. They're wasting it. It's almost like they're getting money, but they're just throwing it away. They are working, they have money, but they're just throwing it away. As soon as they get it, it's gone, okay? And it's putting a damper on the sex, you know, or romance. It's putting a damper on that to where nobody's wanting to do nothing because of it, okay? Now, we got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, okay? I'm feeling like, okay, with the Queen of Wands, it's like she don't take no shit. Okay, you see her on her throne and see how focused she is. Okay, this is, you might be getting this energy, or you're dealing with someone who is a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Some of you, it could be a earth sign. Some of you, heavily here, it's a water sign. Okay, or it could be a Virgo too. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for some of you out there. All right, and it's some money situations here is not going right, you know, and something about somebody not wanting to let go of something because of financial burden there. All right, and she's not taking no shit, point blank serious. She's seeing everything that's going on in front of her. She's very focused. She's still sitting on her throne. Ain't nothing knock her off her throne, even though this situation is coming in the way it is. It like, you know, she can see it just by what? Their actions. Action speaks louder than freaking words. I see a lot of talk here, but I don't see no action going on. And Aquarius, you're very much aware of it. Okay, you're aware of it. You caught on to it. You got a whim to it, and you're freaking mad too. You're gonna be a bitch about the whole situation. Not, I'm not saying. And look, I'm not saying that derogatory or nothing like that. It's just, I'm just saying, you know, when it comes to a fire sign, they don't play. They will get in that ass, okay? And that's what I see, Aquarius. You're doing, focusing, sitting on your throne, saying, look, you ain't coming here doing jack here. You ain't taking over nothing. This is mine. It belonged to me. I created this world of mine, and I'll be damned if you feel like you coming in here doing something with your sorry ass, working, but spending, ain't taking no responsibility on nothing. So it's leaving you all, you know, dried up sexual wise, or, you know, or you're just rejecting this situation because you're back on your throne again. Okay. And then with this, look, still, you still sitting pretty. Ain't nobody done nothing. You still sitting pretty. You're still on your throne. You're still doing independent. You're still doing your thing. You know, you just doing you, you know, and you're by yourself. You know, you just, hey, I'll take this road alone. I'd rather take this road alone than you out here doing whatever you doing here with your money and your little whatever you sexual wise or whatever you doing. You rather just stand alone. And you're gonna let them know that in a very diplomatic way. You know, you're gonna be diplomatic about it because you see it, you know it. All right, and you ain't gonna play that stuff, Aquarius. Okay, and with the Queen of Cups, Aquarius, I'm sorry, taking on the energy of, you know, you may be wanting to offer your love to someone else, or someone else may want to offer their love to you because you got your back turned on this here situation. It's like you turned your back on it, you know, like, I'm leaving. Okay, or if they're there with you, it's like, you know, get out, get the hell out, move on. I'm moving on. I'll offer my cup of love to someone else who is going to appreciate me and see eye to eye with me and walk with me in love, in real love, not no fake bullshit going on stuff here. Maybe possible don't know what they want, all confused, thinking they big time, and thinking they're gonna try to get over and all this, and brag about it and all that. But in the end here, it ain't happening. You gain control. You always had control. You never did lose control. You just, maybe you or this other, you know, man, not just thought about it real good. You know, maybe you just said, you know, I'm just gonna dab in it a little bit just to see what's up. But then, and then after you seen what's up, you was like, I can do good all by myself. I always say I do good by myself. All right, and for some of you, this person may be having, you know, they might be hiding something with another woman. They may be, it looks like to me like they're pregnant, you know, a child or something. You know, just saying, because that's what it looks like to me. And she's holding her stomach too. She could be, I'm just throwing that in there for some of you. You might, you know, relate to it. There could be someone else here um, that they have, and they could be a child, but you're still on your throne. You're okay, Aquarius. You figured it all out. You got it all out. You know, either this person or you. For some of you, is you that didn't take too much time to think about it, and this person, because they came with all this bull crap about how big and bad they are, and they got this and got that, but end up showing you that they really ain't got shit. They're dumping their money somewhere. They may have some issues. They may be immature. There's something they might not let, or somebody not letting them go, or they're not letting go of somebody else, or not wanting to let this situation go. And that's where maybe their money, and it's all about some type of money issues. This person also could have been institutionalized or gotten some kind of trouble. They got to temper themselves. They got to ground themselves. Okay, they need to ground themselves because they may have some type of addictions that just turns everything upside down for them, or they may have dumped somebody and they're still trying to heal from it. For some of them, for some of you. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. Now let me get to your bonus card. And like I said, here we go with this card is like, you know, getting to the truth, the heart of the matter. And I see that you did, Aquarius. Good for you, because, you know, this is upside down, though, that Lover's card. So there could have been some, you know, where somebody's trying to heal from a choice that they had to make, maybe giving up somebody, or somebody don't want to give this other person up. They're still in their head over maybe another person, a third party. But you got hip to all of it, and you put an end to it, and you decided to just go in alone and, you know, offer your love to someone else, because your back is turned to this person. Okay, I'm feeling like a lot of you the one that let this shit go. Okay, now you're gonna have choices, you know, Aquarius. You know, you let this situation go. You're okay. I don't feel you being too bothered about the situation. I feel like you already kind of knew, you know, you already you felt it, you know, because of their actions. Actions always speaks louder than words, okay? And that's what I think you were going by. You wasn't going by all this, you know, bull crap here, you know, because they were wasting money, not being practical or anything like that. Brought their, you know, they may have some sexual problems, and is not, you know, passion not there. That's how I'm saying. No passion. Like I said, no finance, no romance. Okay, that's how you look at it. Say, the hell with you, get out. Get out so I can get on. And then now choices are going to be, you're going to have choices now in your life. Now that you got that situation out of the way, Aquarius. You're going to have some choices. You're looking very pretty still, beautiful. You're looking at this, your hand. You got the world in your hand. And you got this, look at that dove there in the picture. This is a beautiful card to have. It's like nothing affects you, Aquarius. And I'm so proud of a lot of you. It's like it didn't even affect you, because it's something like you knew. So you're still in a good place. And you're going to have a choice of options and things like that coming your way now that you've gotten this mess out the way, or this person out of your way right now. So, you know, for some of you, it may, you know, that this person may come back around if they can just ground themselves first. For some of you, they may come back around, and if they can, they may have just broken up with somebody else, and, you know, they probably trying to get over to heal from that or something like that. And they may just need some time so they can pull themselves together, financially and emotionally. And they're, you know, somebody's trying to avoid, you know, a breakup or something that needs to be let go. Okay, so a choice is going to come in for you, Aquarius, during the month of March. So no worries, you're fine. You're still on your throne. You doing the damn thing. You turned your back on this situation. Say, hey, you know, and you're okay. You're okay with it. You're okay. It's almost like it don't really bother you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. And if you like, if this resonates with you, you like to see what's going to go on here in your own personal reading, just look below. You'll see all the information, how you get in touch with me for your own personal private reading to see where, if this resonates with you, where it's going to go with you personally, because this is just general readings, okay? It doesn't apply to everybody, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your lovely, beautiful comments that you leave. Thank you for everything. I love you guys so, so much. And love is all there is. And what? Love is all there ever be. Don't worry, Aquarius. You're going to be fine. Take care now. Bye.